How it feels when your best friend is absent in class. School makes me depressed, anxious, cry, feel stupid, sick, so tired, sad, tired, so stressed. Department of Education. I don't see the problem here. Teacher. Ask question. The entire class sitting silently, either not knowing the answer or being too shy to say anything. The teacher just standing there in silence. Teacher. If you're stuck on a problem, ask your partner. Me and my partner. Now what? School nurses after giving a dying kid an ice pack. Health. Life skills. Calculus. Schools. Me going to school realizing I left my backpack at home. Let people have their own opinions. Schools. Schools don't teach the individual how to think for themselves. They teach the collective to do what they're told. Schools when I'm wearing a hat. Schools when a girl is dressed as a cat. Staying up late. Tomorrow is a school day. I feel miserable for the entire next day. Me. Pours water without a pair of safety goggles. My chemistry teacher. Do you want to explode? The fastest things on earth. Cheetah. Airplane. Speed of light. Summer break. School be like the baseball. Optimistic, cheerful, happy. Nerds. Cool kids. Hate school but pretends to like it. Hate school. Love school. The other kids wanting test answers. The smart kid. The floor is school. Me seeing my teacher out in public, remembering I got an F on my test. School isn't that bad. Homework. Cafeteria food. 6 to 7 hours a day. Maintaining good grades. Extracurriculars and expectations. Useless information. And the last one is especially good. Teach us how to pay taxes. Teach us Pythagoras' theorem. Schools. As I was saying in the previous one, unknown. Alright then, keep your secrets. Teacher. Lying isn't a job. Lawyers. Well, that's where you're wrong. 5 bananas. Going to school. Not going to school. Not going to school by faking sick. Leaving the country and traveling to Europe to get a master's degree in memes. Me waiting for my mom to finish talking so I can tell her I got suspended from school. Point of view. Kid acts their age for 0.1 seconds. Schools. This is sadly true. In which battle did Napoleon die? His last one. Where was the Declaration of Independence signed? At the bottom of the page. The Ravi River flows in which state? Liquid state. What is the main reason for divorce? Marriage. I was in a hurry this morning. The universe is made of protons, neutrons, electrons, and morons. Teacher. You can't breathe underwater. Me. Write 80 to 100 words. 80 to 100 words. This person deserves a scholarship. Malicious compliance. You just followed directions. A new teacher was trying to make use of her psychology courses. She started her class by saying, "Everyone who thinks you're stupid, stand up." After a few seconds, little Larry stood up. The teacher said, "Do you think you're stupid, Larry?" "No, ma'am, but I hate to see you standing there all by yourself." Teacher, today we will learn how to use Photoshop. Girls, wow, finally I can get myself a better skin tone. Guys, darn right. At elementary school, when we would read out loud to the class from the textbook, I would literally count the kids in front of me and figure out what section I was reading so I could practice it before it got to my turn. And I think that's where my anxiety started. I did this exact same thing when I was in elementary school. When your mom forgets it's picture day at school, not everyone will get this. We all get it. Eat crayons for your health. White to strengthen the immune system. Red to improve heart and blood health. Green to purify and detoxify. Yellow to improve happiness. Orange to lower inflammation. Purple to protect the nervous system. Met a bunch of guys from Harvard yesterday, and I kept pretending like I never heard of that school just to piss them off. One of them legit turned red when I said, "Harvard? Is that like a local community college? Test your IQ. At what number is the car parked? I can't see it. The car's on top of it." Best reply. School. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Homework. 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 9. The exam. David has 4 apples, his train is 7 minutes early, and calculate the mass of the sun. The guy with the worst grade should get to give a graduation speech too. Let me hear both sides. I agree. Draw a small clock that shows 10 minutes past 11. It's not wrong. When you're the first in the squad to get a driver's license. People who shove their school papers in their backpack with no binder or folder. Where are you now? Not great, my dude. Not great. I still cannot wrap my head around how I won an award for this in my Photoshop class. Me listening to a song and imagining myself performing that song in front of the whole school and shocking everyone. Everyone's timeline soon. My baby is headed back to school. 10 assignments overdue. Me. Moms on the first day of school. Me at Meet the Teacher night for my kindergartner. Normal person. 7 plus 6 equals 13. Me. If 7 plus 7 equals 14, and 6 is 1 less than 7, then 7 plus 6 must be 13. I do things like this more often than I'd like to admit. An astronomy textbook. Someone didn't think this diagram out too well. Math test. Bob has 36 candy bars. He eats 29. What does he have now? Diabetes. Bob has diabetes. Group projects in schools weren't meant to teach you teamwork. They were meant to teach you how to deal with the incompetence of your coworkers in the workplace, and that in order to get the project done, you'll have to do it all by yourself, but your whole team still gets the credit. Teacher's anti-cheat technique. Didn't have that problem back in the day. Cheating. Level expert. My sister teaches 5th grade. She's not even mad. Jackie, you can't just white out a question you don't want to answer. Congration. You've done it. Circle the smallest number. 1, 2, 3. This is the only correct answer. Schools and teachers in this trying times. If I can get them depressed, then I'll have done my job. When you didn't study for the test. Hakuna Matata. I am glad I learned about parallelograms in high school math, instead of how to do my taxes. It comes in so handy during parallelogram season. There are 2 kinds of nerds. May the force be equal to mass times acceleration. Graduation speech. I would like to thank the internet, Google, Wikipedia, Microsoft Office, and copy and paste. Don't forget AI these days. I did not study. Thanks for the honesty. Still didn't study. You were serious. Some of you have college degrees, but still confused there, and there. But that's none of my business. No matter which way you read this, it's messed up. What we use at work. What we learned in school. If this was actually accurate, you'd only have, like 1 or 2% above the water. When the bell rings and the teacher forgot to mention the homework. Wait, so you think the tomato is a fruit? The teacher. Well, yes. 9-year-old me and my friend. This is one of those you can hear a picture. Have a decent lunch or draw 25. School cafeterias. Pacer test banned for child cruelty. I want compensation for my suffering. This freshman was like, I can't find my class. And we looked at his schedule, and he's at the wrong school. I'm so dead. Why are they so dead? What do they have to do with it? Question by a student. If a single teacher can't teach us all the subjects, then how could you expect a single student to learn all the subjects? Teacher, discuss your answers with the person next to you. Me and the person next to me. He has a pillow and a blanket. Teach us things we actually need. Schools. Note-taking in 2012. I wish I could have done this back in the day. The teacher would erase them off the board before I could even write them down. The wrongulator always gives you the wrong answer. Somebody needs to put this on the teacher's desk. Not say anything, just lay it on the desk. Eventually they'll pick it up and try to use it. They figured the teacher wasn't actually reading their papers. Teacher, what are you laughing about? Me, nothing. My brain, Mike Wachowski. What I draw in class. What my friend draws in class. My friend got a degree in Egyptology, but can't get a job. So he's paying more money to get a PhD, so he can work teaching other people Egyptology. In his case, college is literally a pyramid scheme. That goes for a lot of these so-called degrees. When the substitute teacher tries to give work instead of playing a movie. Are you really in charge here?